Hey everybody, this is Andy and Denise, and we're here on the banks of the Yukon River for your update on Breakup 2020. The river level's gone down from yesterday. 2 days ago it was here. We're down about another 2 feet or more, and more ice is floating up and floating down river. But one of the things Denise and I thought might be kind of fun is to deliver a fact or a little bit of trivia about the Yukon River every day. We'll do that at the beginning of the video here, and then at the end of the video we'll give you the answers to it. So the question is, for the 4 largest rivers in North America, which is the Mackenzie, the Columbia, the Yukon, and the Mississippi, which river is the 3rd largest river in North America? Which river is the 4th longest river in North America? Which river is the 2nd longest river in North America? And which river is the longest river in North America? So that's your quiz for the day.
Okay, I have to get to work on getting that right. Okay, we have our homework.
Yeah, so not a lot of changes. The water levels dropped a little bit. We kind of expected that because of the 3 or 4 days of cold weather we had. That slowed down a lot of the melting up in the high country, which was a good thing. And as you can see behind us, there's a lot more big pans of ice floating around on the water that have been coming in and jamming into the open leads, so there's no way we could boat up to Eagle anymore. All of the open leads are jammed up with little chunks of, well, pretty big chunks of ice that are blocking the path there. And we saw another marsh hawk today, but still not a lot of ducks, not a lot of birds, so a little bit of an unusual day. I think that's about all we got for our update today.
That's it.
We're in waiting mode. We're really actually hoping that this takes a while for this to happen, because the longer it takes, the more rotten the ice gets, and the less chance there is for it to jam up onto a low spot and begin a big pile up in a big dam, which then floods us. So hopefully we'll be doing these videos with you for another week or two. If the river was to break right now, we'd probably be in big trouble. But
the longer we have to prepare, the better.
Well, and the longer it takes, the more the ice gets rotten. The more it gets rotten, the less strength it has when it does jam up. And so that's our big concern for flooding this year. We're going to share a couple pictures over the next couple of days of what the breakup was like in 2009, and give you some perspective of what it could potentially be. That was probably one of the worst breakups in this area in 1,000 years, maybe longer. So it's very localized on the Yukon River. Some years it goes out, we call it a slush out, and then other years it's a jumbled mess, and it can be very localized. Like, it can flood really bad right here, and it could be a slush out in circle 180 miles downriver. So you just never know what part of the river is going to have a good year and what part of the year is going to have a bad year, but we're always hoping for a spectacular breakup without any heart beating, pounding, loss of equipment, and
lots of equipment.
Yeah, the heck with everything else.
Lives.
Yeah. You can have more puppies. You can't build new.
Cut.
No, I'm just kidding. It's really easy to lose a lot of equipment, a lot of lives, just a lot of what you invest so much of your life into when you flood. Anybody that's been through a flood knows how devastating that is. It's kind of like having your house burned down. Everything's gone in a day, and there's really no replacing some of the heirlooms and the memories and things like that. Those are the things that really are important in your life, and those are the things you lose when you flood and when you burn out. So we don't want that to happen to anybody, including us. Okay, so stay tuned, and the answer to your question is: number 1, longest river, Mississippi. Number 2 is the Mackenzie River, and number 3, the Yukon River, and then the Columbia River. That's the ranking in North America. All right, stay tuned. We'll keep you updated tomorrow.